Hello and welcome to the Urban Fairy. So I saw a lot of jewelry for sale on Marketplace on Facebook for $10. And I was bored, so I thought, what the heck? And I picked it up. It's pretty heavy, but I don't hold much hope in it. It looked like the woman sort of knew her way around jewelry, so it's probably been picked through at least several times. And that's what the pile looks like. Hello and welcome to the Urban Fairy. So I saw a lot of jewelry for sale on Marketplace on Facebook for $10. And I was bored, so I thought, what the heck? And I picked it up. It's pretty heavy, but I don't hold much hope in it. It looked like the woman sort of knew her way around jewelry, so it's probably been picked through at least several times. And that's what the pile looks like. For $10, really, how do you go wrong? So, let's see. There's a lot of bracelets here. I find this one pretty interesting. Sorry. That's kind of cool. I put together a sort of gothic, punkish jewelry lot, and that might work in there. This has sort of purple threading through it. And some shiny. All that glitters is shiny. These are acrylic, but they're kind of cool. Look at that bead there. I guess you can't with my fingers through it. Anyway, it's an acrylic, sort of silvers, grays, and blacks. That's kind of cool in its own little way. And what have we got here? Oh, I think it's probably, is it Eloxic steel? Oh, I can't remember the name of it. But this, although it's metal, it weighs almost nothing. And then, what have we got here? Oh, it's a multi-strand. And then, combination with whatever that stuff is called that they make bracelets out of. So, it probably look nice on somebody, especially with layering more pieces. So that's that. Interesting. And we got another sort of multi-strand colored metal. And again, not my style, not my type. I like the turquoise color, but this might look really nice on somebody that isn't me. So. And it's long enough. Looks like about 28 inches. I'm just guessing though. I don't know. Let's see. Bracelet. 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 This is in really good shape. Interesting. There's a theme in these bracelets here, for sure. So I'll go with those. These are the same beads, and you know what? This is not a necklace. There's no clasp, and you'd have to have a very small head or very big ankles to wear this. So it's definitely worth looking at some of these. Some of these beads are interesting, but I wonder why. I wonder why there's a smaller one that doesn't have any way to wear it. And here's a what does that tag say? Probably nothing. Yeah, nothing. Anyway, if this looks like it's been well loved and, you know, so on, but that's basically what it looks like. It's pretty interesting. So, you know what? I'm not going to complain about $10. My God, you pay $10 to get a latte grande. Just like a pendant on a chain. Chain is really tarnished. Looks like maybe gold over brass, but that's what that looks like. And this one, just really basic. There's a whole lot of, oh, I shouldn't have done that. This is something that's come apart, and she's just put the beads in here. And that's okay. Except for the ones I'm dropping on the floor. I save all these. If I were to make all the jewelry out of all the beads I had, I would be dead now by the time it was done. So there is a whole bag of rings here. And my guess is, you know, they're just, look at that. That's that one. Let's go through quickly. They're all just fashion rings. That one, plastic. Usually howlite dyed to look like turquoise. This is plastic made to look like howlite, if you can see the lines in there. That's almost funny. There's this one that actually looks like gold. And there's this one, which looks like a pine cone. And there's this one, which is really big. And there's this one, which is really weird. Holy mackerel. Like, even if I sold each of these rings for 50 cents, I'd still be ahead. This one's nice. A two-tone, sort of gold tone and silver tone. This is, I shouldn't have worn rings if I was going to try them on, but I didn't know I was going to try rings on. So often, rings don't come in these kind of bags. So here's plastic, and then this one, that's actually quite neat. Nothing I would wear. I'm not a big ring person. A leaf with some glitter, some rhinestones. Oh, I think I need a vacation. Let's see. This one is enameled. It's actually not bad. I'm not pushing them down on my fingers because I don't want to fight them off. And another gold leaf one. That's quite pretty. I just did my nails because I don't like my fingers to be on camera. And, you know, oops, I broke one. Or that one. But I think I got more polish on my fingers than I did on the nails. This is pretty cool too. That looks like it might be stainless steel. And there's that one. I mean, for costume jewelry, they're definitely well made. Just, I don't know how people get things done with big rings like that on. It's another leaf with rhinestones. Oh, is that the same one as before? Is there two of those? Huh. Yeah. Thought, oh no. I don't know. I'm seeing things. This is, I wonder where she got this. Well, she told me that it was her old jewelry, right? That, so maybe. This one's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. And, oh, this looks like, you know, it was a ring. Not very promising. Let's see. Is this another bracelet? Yep. 4-strand, silver gunmetal. What's that? And let's see, the last bag of stuff. That was my stomach. Jeez. This is a bracelet as well. Yeah. I don't know. Ooh. This is a fold-up necklace. That's pretty bizarre. That's what it came like. And this is what it looks like. And we'll see what it looks like on, what I call her, Linda. We should call her Veronica. And then maybe not everybody likes bad puns. There are no good puns, just so you know. And that's what that looks like on. Interesting. And this is pretty cool. It's not vintage, it's pretty new, but so the beads go from, I call it almost dove gray, to a shiny black to a gold. Sort of not ombre, but, you know, that's what they look like. And here's this necklace with leaves on it. Again, that'd be really nice on somebody. Yeah. Cool. And, oh, another ring. Oh, I still have one on my finger. So these are beads on chain. So it looks like it's falling apart until you shake it down, and then it looks kind of interesting once you get all the tangles out. I think those might be bone. Yeah, there's something organic, because when you shine a light on something that's whitish and it's organic, it glows a greeny color. And last thing is this 4-strand necklace. It's got, looks like copper, brass, silver tone. Interestingly, it's got a senorita clasp, same kind of clasp that J. Crew puts on their stuff, but there's doesn't look to be any markings on this. But with all the layering that's sort of cool right now, this would be a good bracelet or necklace for someone. Yeah, I do need a vacation. Anyway, That's what that looks like. So really, for $10, how do you complain about that, really? Really, how do you complain about that? However, as I went to, let's not do that. As I went to pick up this stuff, I also stopped at a thrift shop and found nothing until I saw this. And it was the color and the texture of this piece that attracted me. This is not a big deal. That's what it looks like. It's glass. It looks almost like plastic, but I tell you, it's glass. And the weird thing about this was it was $2.99 at Tally's. It's a local, that's the dog upstairs. It's a local thrift shop. And there was about 20 of these on the one hook. And I looked at them, and one tag would say $2.99 and one would say $3.99. Another tag would say $5.99. So I brought it to the manager's attention. I didn't go seek out the manager. The manager just happened to be at the counter. And then I picked the $2.99 because I'm no fool, but turns out it was Purple Day, and so I got that for $1.50. Now here's what I'm going to do. I don't love the plasticky cord it's on, and I don't love these two things, but I do love this glass, and I think it deserves a look. So there's the glass. And then I was searching for beads. I found some of these. I found some of these, if you're looking. And then I've got these, and some black ones. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but these are some amethyst beads. I wasn't sure if they were or not because I got them at a questionable place, but they might work. I just don't want the colors to look too Easter Bunny-ish. So I'm going to end this now, and I'll be back at some point with a finished look for that that necklace. I won't put you through the boring ordeal of having to watch me do it. So with the magic of cinema and YouTube, watch this. So there it is. I really made it quite simple. I can't remember what the black beads are. There's some kind of stone. The reddish stuff might be coral, and the blue beads were just a delicious color that went, so well with this beautiful piece of glass that I'm in love with. The feel of it feels like beach glass. And there it is in my crazy window, which looks way better about 2 hours ago when the sun was shining through it. But there you go.